Ever been in a conversation where someone throws a question at you and your brain just freezes? Like, poof, your mind goes blank and all you can say is, good question? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you that thinking fast and talking smart isn't just for geniuses or smooth talking movie characters? It's a skill you can learn, and today I'm going to show you how. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be ready to impress your boss, crush that interview, or even win an argument with your know it all cousin. Let's dive in. Part 1. Why your brain freezes. Okay, first things first. Why does your brain freeze in the first place? It's not because you're not smart, it's because your brain is like a computer with too many tabs open. You're trying to process what the other person said, think of a response, and not sound like a robot all at the same time. No wonder it feels overwhelming. Here's a simple example. Imagine your friend asks, what's your favorite movie? Easy, right? But what if they ask, why is that your favorite movie? Suddenly your brain goes, uh, because it's good? Sound familiar? Don't worry, we're going to fix that. Part 2. How to think fast. Alright, let's talk about thinking fast. The secret, it's not about being a genius, it's about being prepared. Think of your brain like a library. The more books or knowledge you have, the easier it is to find what you need. Here's a trick. Use frameworks. A framework is like a mental shortcut. For example, let's say someone asks, what do you think about remote work? Instead of panicking, use the what. So what? Now what? Framework. What? Remote work is working from home instead of an office. So what? It gives people flexibility but can make teamwork harder. Now, what companies should find a balance like hybrid models? Boom, you sound smart and you didn't even break a sweat. Another tip, practice mental speed drills. Try this. Next time you're waiting in line, pick a random topic like pizza and talk about it in your head for 30 seconds. It's like a workout for your brain, and trust me, it works. Part 3. How to talk smart. Now that you're thinking faster, let's make sure you sound smart when you talk. The key here is clarity. You don't need big words or long sentences, just clear, confident points. Here's an example. Let's say you're in a meeting and your boss asks, what's your plan for the project? Instead of rambling, use the prep method. I think we should focus on social media marketing first. Reason, because it's cost effective and reaches our target audience. For example, our competitor saw a 20% increase in sales after running a similar campaign. So I recommend starting there. See how simple that is? You sound like a pro, and your boss is probably already planning your promotion. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Pause. Yes, pause. It's not awkward, it makes you sound thoughtful. Try it next time. Instead of saying, just take a breath. It's like a mic drop, but for conversation. Part 4. Practice makes perfect. All right, here's the thing. Thinking fast and talking smart isn't something you'll master overnight. It's like learning to ride a bike. At first, you'll wobble, maybe even fall a few times, but with practice, you'll be cruising. Start small. Practice with friends or family. Try explaining something you're passionate about, like why pineapple dessous does belong on pizza. Fight me. The more you practice, the more natural it'll feel. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Even the smoothest talkers mess up sometimes. The difference? They don't let it shake their confidence. So, next time you stumble, just laugh it off and keep going. Confidence is key, my friend. Part 5. Real life examples. Let's put this into action with a real life example. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks, what do you do for fun? Instead of saying, I watch Netflix, try this. I love exploring new hobbies. Right now, I'm learning to cook Italian food. It's challenging, but I made a mean lasagna last week. Suddenly, you're the most interesting person in the room, and who knows? Maybe you'll even get a date out of it. Here's another one. Let's say you're in an interview and they ask, what's your biggest weakness? Instead of saying, I work too hard, I roll. Try this. I tend to overthink decisions. So what? But I've learned to balance it by setting deadlines for myself. Now, what? It's helped me become more efficient and confident in my choices. Boom. You just turned a weakness into a strength. Mic drop. All right, that's it. Thinking fast and talking smart isn't about being perfect. It's about being prepared, staying calm, and practicing. So, next time someone throws a curveball question at you, take a deep breath, use one of these tricks, and watch them be impressed.